When you think of World War I, what do you see? Men in muddy trenches? Explosions on European battlefields? What you probably don't imagine is women in factories, on hospital trains, or near the front lines. But they were there, and without them, the war effort may not have succeeded. This is the story of millions of women who broke boundaries, defied norms, and reshaped history during one of the world's darkest times. Before 1914, society had one rule for women: stay home. Women were expected to be wives, mothers, caretakers, nothing more. This was known as the cult of domesticity. Education was limited, jobs were scarce, and political rights practically non-existent. But war changes everything. With millions of men deployed, countries faced a crisis, and they turned to the unlikeliest saviors: women. Factories roared with the sound of machines, operated by women. From making bullets in dangerous munitions plants to driving trains and buses, women took over roles once deemed impossible for them. In Britain, they were called canary girls. Their skin turned yellow from handling TNT. They worked with toxic chemicals, risking their lives. In France, women ran ammunition lines. In the US, they built warplanes. While bombs fell and bullets flew, women saved lives, not with guns, but with compassion. Tens of thousands volunteered as nurses in France, Belgium, and the Middle East. Conditions were brutal: no sleep, poor sanitation, disease everywhere. Yet they stayed. Stories like Edith Cavell, a British nurse who saved soldiers from both sides and was executed for helping Allied soldiers escape. Or Clara Immerwahr, a chemist and pacifist who challenged the use of poison gas, ultimately taking her own life in protest. They weren't just caregivers, they were warriors in white uniforms. War changed how women were seen, not just as helpers, but as essential. And with that came a bold demand: the right to vote. Women argued, if they could work like men, suffer like men, and serve like men, why couldn't they vote like men? In 1918, Britain passed a law allowing some women to vote. In 1920, the U.S. ratified the 19th Amendment. The war didn't just change their roles, it changed the world's view of women. World War I ended in 1918, but for women, the battle had just begun. Some returned to traditional roles, others kept fighting, in courtrooms, classrooms, and parliaments. They had tasted independence, and history would never be the same. These women, mothers, sisters, factory workers, nurses, proved that courage has no gender. They weren't just part of the war, they were its silent strength. Thanks for watching Every News. If you believe more people should know the untold stories of history, like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives. Leave a comment below. Which woman's story inspired you the most?